Dawson. How could you leave the beauty community? You were never here to begin with. I'm Amy, I'm living in Chrysalis, and I'm going to show you just a little bit, small piece of the amazing beauty community that you've missed. But first I'm going to wait for a few more people to join the live, so I'll start prepping my face. Hey, Kane, how you doing, honey? Sorry, I forgot to put up my chat monitor before I started because some of us don't have a production team. Of course, bring your brother. The more the merrier. Bring people into the chat. Pretty please. Of course, bring your brother. Wait a minute. Why am... No, I don't want to switch accounts on this. Get a little bit more watch time credit. Might as well, right? No, I don't want premium. There we go. And let me turn this down so I don't get the feedback. Oh, oops. I forgot to turn my backlight on. Hang on. Ugh. Hang on. All right, it's a little tight in here. I need to, because I'm fat. I'm like, oh, I need to move the table. No, I'm just fat. Is that really helping at all? All right, people keep doing things to my... Like anytime anything happens in this house, my setup gets messed up a little bit. So I don't have a beauty room. I don't have a recording studio. I'm just a regular person in a 2-bedroom apartment. Okay, caffeine and sarcasm. She says she's partially here. She's got to get her kids in bed real quick. Okay. Oliver, hello. Hey, how you doing, man? Kane told me you were sick a while back. Hope you're feeling better. Excuse me. Sorry, that's the stuff I normally cut out when I edit. But, okay, so I've had this issue for about, oh gosh, 3.5 years, where I have to do this weird coffee horky thing to move things along. I'm testing out the JOA pore deactivator. It's supposed to be pore minimizing and mattifying as a primer. It's a lot to live up to. So I'll be giving a review on this once I've formed my thoughts on it. It's a little harder to test things out now because, you know, I sleep weird and I don't necessarily shower every day anymore. I keep interrupting myself. Oh well, before I try to figure out where I was. Okay, Oliver says that he was feeling a lot better. His sickness was not good. His hair was a mess, and for some reason he was cold that day and had the flu. Yeah. Oh, it's miserable. Oh, right. But what I was saying is I have this issue where I have to like do this gross thing in order to make it all the gunk move along. So I finally went to, well, I'd been going to another ENT practice, but it kept, like they kept losing doctors. So I would go, I'd see one doctor. I had one procedure done a couple years ago with limited success. Then they had another doctor and he had me try something, and then before I could tell him that it wasn't working, he was gone. So I went to another, so now I've gone to a different practice. I went to a different doctor, and I told him that basically ever since I moved here, I've been getting a lot of earaches. I keep thinking that I have ear infections when I don't. So I'm going to get tubes installed in my ears, and we're hoping that that'll help all of this. So, you know, prayers, fingers crossed, sacrifice a chicken, whatever it takes, because I'm tired of being disgusting. And it's funny because when I was working in like the after school program or the summer program, and I do the thing and the kids are like, oh, what's that? And and try to make fun of me, I'm like, I would just kind of look down at them, or especially when they make fun of me for always carrying a soda everywhere with me. They would do that. And I would just look at them and I'd say, I've been tasting boogers for years. That's why I have the soda. David Herbert, hello, how are you? It's so nice to see you in the stream. If you haven't, please subscribe. YouTube's been playing some games, and I swear, if YouTube didn't like unsub people, I'd probably be at 4,000 now. Which I would really love to be at 4,000 now, because then I could put up a merch shop. Of course, that means I would have to design some merch. Or is that the join? No, I think it's join. I would love to have people join the channel at some point. Especially because I'm unemployed right now. But that's okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry. See? That's the thing. And it's, I mean, most days when I come on live, I've got it more under control. Today does not seem to be a good day for that, but it's all right. Let's see. Oliver said Kanan and his other roommate were taking care of him. He was 15 that day, 17 now. Wait a minute. I don't, huh? That doesn't make any sense. Because I only started going live like in, I think it was December. Huh. That doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, well. Whatever. Okay. John, hello. So nice to see you. Janine, hi. Or Jean, excuse me. Jean. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm hoping to get the station to, you know, the extra tubing in my ears. Pretty soon. Well, not really soon, but within the next couple of months. Caffeine and Sarcasm says she's fully here now. Of course, the kids fight her when she has something that she wants to do. Oh, yeah. Isn't it always that way? It's like it can be totally quiet here all day, and then once I want to go live, you know, husband's coming in and out, son's bashing around, making sure to make extra noise because I'm filming or I'm live. But can't kill him. All right. I was going to do something, wasn't I? Right. Okay, well, I am going to go into my list. I want to give it a few more minutes, though. Your cat ignores me. Weird color guy said this cat ignores him until he's writing. Oh, yeah. Oh, and now the boys... Oh, get this. So the boy has cooked up some plan where he wants to basically reset our MacBook, which we bought in 2014, mind you, and and then have me take that and him get a new laptop. I'm like, no. I considered it for about 5 minutes, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Maybe he can get a job. He's 18. I mean, he's gonna have some summer school coming up, but then once he's done with his summer school, he'll graduate. But I don't know. Well, he's 18. He's, you know, and since he's not joining the Marines right away, get a job. Buy it yourself, because he's not signed up for college. Like, I'm not buying him a brand new laptop. I need a brand new, especially the kind that he'd want, because he's a gamer. I mean, my husband picked out an inexpensive laptop for me, thinking that it was going to be good. No, it's terrible. It's so laggy. It's awful. I've got to get a hold of Amazon and see how I can go about returning this thing, because it just sucks. I know, first world problems, right? I'm sitting here complaining about my new laptop that's not very good. It's like, yeah, it was too cheap. That's the problem. He's like, oh, it's got lots of RAM. It's like, well, yeah, but I can't even I can't, it takes forever to load even a freaking YouTube video or a tab or anything. Everything takes forever. Caffeine and Sarcasm says, my computer's missing keys. I need a new one too. Okay, oh, when I did my last Pat McGrath video, I forgot to open these. It's like oh, well, probably because this came in a Sephora order, not Pat McGrath, but why would I, no, it's the processor that's an issue. Apparently it doesn't have enough cores. So, yeah, I got this in my last Sephora order. Like $25 for 3 of these, but I wanted to try her color, tinted lip balm formula. And of course we've got the obnoxious packaging in there, but it's all right. I'll just tape this thing up and later and send it and put it in the craft room at work. I think I'm going to go sometime this week. I've got several big bags of just stuff I've been holding on to for crafts for the kids. Let me take this up now, actually, before I forget and I get sequins everywhere. I mean, it's clever to have sequins or those other fancy plastic strips as cushioning. It's got some pizzazz to it, that's for sure, but it's kind of obnoxious in a way. It's kind of obnoxious, but I kind of love it, so I don't know. Is that how people feel about Jeffree Star? He's kind of obnoxious, but I love it. Of course, don't get me wrong, he's entertaining, but I just can't anymore. Yeah, there's a point where character starts to interfere with entertainment value, and the character just does not appear to be there. Okay, sorry, just trying to do this. Okay, there we go. So now we have a nice little packet of sequins for children's crafts. All right. A couple that escaped. I'm sure I'll find those, I don't know, in my butt crack or something later. Who knows? They migrate everywhere. Janine says she just can't with Jeffree Star. She's over him. Caffeine and Sarcasm says the first time she saw that packaging, it was really pretty. After opening, instant hate. Jane says, I went back to Michael Goss. I think you mean Wayne Goss and some others. Yeah. Okay, so let's check these out. Okay, this one is just a plain balm. I want some color on my lips. So this is just a clear lip balm. But how cute and fancy do those look? All right, then I've got Sheer Flesh 3. Let's see what Flesh 3 is. Ooh, that looks promising. Let's see what this is. Blow Up. Okay, Blow Up's a lighter color. Okay, I think you and I both know I'm going to try Flesh 3. Let's see what she does. Oh, I like that. Okay, nice color. Oh, that feels so much better. All right, let's see how this wears, but so far so good. Of course, I don't know if it's going to do the thing. Yeah, Jean says she's been getting Wayne Goss's name wrong all week. Caffeine Sarcasm's just like, I feel that. Brain fog's been a struggle. Oh, I know. Like, yes, I'm wearing a headband because my hair's dirty. I haven't taken a shower yet. But I figured since I didn't wake up till 5 p.m. Yeah, it is a beautiful color. This one's called Flesh 3, and it's a Pat McGrath lip balm. The full size ones are like $38, so I thought it'd be fun to get like the little mini pack for 25 and see how I feel about the formula and whether or not it's actually worth it to me. I really like this color. I really do. Oh, I'm almost done with this. Like, can't wait for it to be over. Jean says, brain fog and finding a good red lipstick. Never ending struggle. I have so many red lipsticks. It's just not even right or fair or anything. Oh, no, what am I doing? Well, let me at least do the basics of the face. Why do I feel like I didn't put enough foundation on? Probably because I didn't, but oh well, it's whatever. It'll just be a lighter look today. More natural. You can see my freckles, aka sun damage through my skin, in my skin. Oh, Caffeine and Sarcasm says she's never been able to pull off her red, just goes with a deeper berry. I live in red, but I can't do orange red. Orange red is not a good look for me. All right, so, contour. Sorry, I figure I'll do the prepping of the face, then I'll go through the list, then I'll work on the eyes. Let's do that. I've got to come up with some kind of order to things. Most people have been doing produced videos with this, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to talk about it live. That, and I still need to edit a collab video I did with Jen Gerard, so that'll keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming up. We're talking about having it uploaded on Friday, but we'll see. I have to get off my lazy behind and actually edit. Since I switched phones, there also seem to be a few differences with Filmora Go. So I'm learning those. Oh, Jean says the reds either make her teeth look yellow or her skin look pasty. Well, girl, I accept my pasty skin, although it's not as pasty as it had been. Although in an odd way, that's a little disappointing. Awesome. Caffeine and Sarcasm says she'll be looking forward to the collab with Jen Gerard. So yeah, that's coming up. Like I said, we're talking about Friday, but we'll see. I still have editing to do. However, I did make a new sort of like intro sequence to my videos. My concern is that it's going to be a bit long. So I am going to want some critique on that once those get uploaded, but I was having a lot of fun doing it, and I'm hoping it won't be obnoxious. Because you know how sometimes you're watching somebody's video, it's like, oh, this intro just takes so long. So I'm hoping people don't feel that way about mine. So I will want feedback about that. Giving and Sarcasm says, I'm not a big smiler, so my teeth are not as big of an issue as looking completely dead while wearing the red. So I gotta keep on looking. There's a red out there for everyone. All right, eyebrows. Let's do eyebrows. This is another one I'm so close to finishing, y'all. I've been trying to pan this since the beginning of 2019. Well, actually, even before that. Yeah. I'm just trying to get rid of this stuff, dang. And then I feel strange because now I've got this big makeup collection and this stupid thing has lasted forever. I'm like, what am I gonna I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all that. Like, I'm gonna I'm going to have all this stuff buried with me or something. I have all this makeup. But a few of these products that I've been trying to use up have just taken forever. I know, right? I just want, and well, this used to be this was a gel eyeliner, but I didn't like it as an eyeliner, so I'm using it as a brow pomade to get it out of my life. And it's still here. It just won't die. So this is not a proper brow pomade. I actually don't think I've ever used a proper brow pomade. I'm tempted to buy one for after this is over to see how I feel about it, but I've got a bunch of other brow products that I've been neglecting. Exactly, there is a satisfaction in finishing something. However, when it comes to like the products in pans, like eyeshadows and blushes and that sort of thing, I kind of have mixed feelings because I can see how, I mean, and I've certainly had the satisfaction of finishing eyeshadows in the past, but then it starts to look not so nice. And I like my stuff to look nice. So so it's this weird dilemma for me. Like, okay, do I want my eyeshadow to look nice, or do I want to actually finish it and use it up and hit pan and use it up and all that. So I don't know. It's a thing. Okay, before I get into the eyes, let's go ahead and get into the list, because I imagine some or all of you may have seen Shane Dawson's statements or videos discussing them, which is what I saw. I don't really hang out on Instagram or Twitter. It's, as anyone who looks at my Instagram and Twitter can tell you, I kind of suck at both of those. So, Miss Shane Dawson said, was essentially talking about how toxic the beauty community is and how these beauty gurus are all, what is it, vain, and they love drama, and they're narcissistic. Oh, Laura, Gold Star Work, hi. Yeah, so Shane Dawson has quit the beauty community, which is kind of hilarious because he didn't go here. He wasn't here. He hung out with Jeffree Star some. He had his enormous cash grab collaboration, and you'll notice that he left the beauty community maybe a day or two after the relaunch of the restock of his collection with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and then he left. Bitch, bye. Exactly, Janine. He was never in the beauty community. Oh, I forgot Caffeine and Sarcasm. She said she likes her things and has been one to keep things and not use them because she wants to keep them pretty. Girl, I know. Oh, it was 12 hours, Caffeine? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Janine says she's simple in her makeup. Makeup Geek is a bargain for her. She just buys a few and she's good. I can see that. I'm still giving Makeup Geek a bit of a side eye since Marlena put those false strikes on Tina from Fancy Face. I mean, and I know Tina says she wants to get past it and all, but I'm not ready to buy from Makeup Geek again. I'm gonna kind of keep up the thing. Weird Collar Guy says, who who will take up Shane's duties as Jeffree Star's soul. Jeffree Star doesn't have, have a soul, and neither does Shane Dawson. Apparently, I have been seeing a lot of videos, and it's looking like he's not the nice guy that he likes to portray. And there's seems to be some indication that he may have been a bit behind the scenes, tweaking people, tweaking people into, especially Tiny, like helping work her up into releasing her video. Those are some theories I've seen. We don't have any actual proof of that, but I'm a real soul or a cricket and get him a conscience. Well, like you saw in my last live, I just can't with Jeffree Star. There's just, it's, and a lot of people, I'll kind of, I'll keep an eye on him after there's a scandal. Like I may be ready to let Juvia's Place out of the box. I might even be ready to let Makeup Geek out of the box, the penalty box. But I've had, I can't really say I've had Jeffree Star in the penalty box because I never bought anything from him, but I've been kind of keeping an eye on him. Because when I started YouTube, there was still some fallout from, supposed, from some racist things he said in the past, but then he, I guess, in Shane's rehabilitation video, he apologized and said he's not that person anymore. He was young and dumb, and okay, as someone who's, I think a lot of us have been young and dumb and are trying to be edgy, so I've just kind of kept an eye on him. I've been watching and watching for a release that I would really want to buy. Which, oddly enough, as strange as it sounds for a lot of you that know, I do a lot of color on here, but the cremated palette looked pretty good to me, but I just can't. I just can't. It just seems like one bad thing about him after another comes out, and at some point, you've just got to say, it's like, look, there's so much. There's so much. How is he going to be able to get past all of this? Jean says, Shane's fake as hell. Watch the overacting melodrama in any of the docs. Ugh. See, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the Jake one. I did attend a live watch party for, I think it was episode 1 of the Jeffree Star one, and all of his like, oh my god, and that, and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Stop. I couldn't with that. You can't act. He's a shit documentarian. Caffeine and Sarcasm said she had one of the original liquid lips from the first holiday release before everything was exposed. Laura says, I worry about his formula as I see some people having trouble with it. Hurts their eyes. Yeah, my sister said that she bought the mini, what was it, the mini conspiracy palette, and she said that the formula is quite powdery. She wasn't really fond of it. She was going to give it to me, but she didn't send it to me. I imagine she'll give it to me when I get it. So who knows, maybe I'll do a video on canceled brands and try that and talk some more smack about them. Shane's acting in the Jane Paul doc was even worse. I mean, I get he's some kind of hype beast. Now, I did see his attempt to rehabilitate Graveyard Girl. That was, all of that was just so awkward. But it's like, how much of the awkward was him and how much was her? That was a project that didn't work. And we haven't heard about him hanging out with her or anything. I mean, really? Oh, you saw the Graveyard Girl one, Laura. Yeah, I found Graveyard Girl when I was looking up how to depot eyeshadows. And that video I found I actually really liked. It was fun. I tried watching a few of her others, not for me. But I did really like her one. I think it was called like I dupot all the things. She's like, which is kind of like me when I depot things. Oh my gosh, I'm hot, but I turned off the AC because I didn't want the extra noise. Oh well. Okay, so let's go into my list because as much as I'm talking smack about Shane, the point of this is to show some of the amazing people who have, doing things in the beauty community that he's missed. Okay, so this tag is my beauty community tag. It's by Kara C, who I love her channel. Yeah, I think she's pretty awesome. And in her videos, she tended to do like small to mid-sized channels. I thought I would go smaller to showcase some people that are even smaller and I think could use a boost, like everybody. Okay, so the first question is, who is a creator that makes you laugh? Now, as far as making me laugh, I'll admit for like, choking on my own phlegm, sort of laughing, it's Teresa is Dead, but she's a bigger small channel. So she's not who I'm going to name. Who I'm naming is 90s Love Child. And because I'm doing this live, instead of throwing up graphics or subtitles, I'm going to do a whiteboard. '90s Love Child. I absolutely love her. She is she's a goth. She sometimes does kawaii, she's like goth, kawaii. A lot of her videos recently, she's been wearing a witch hat. She wears a lot of wigs. She has this crazy voice. And the first few times I was watching her, my husband was just like, can't stand that woman's voice. But I love her. Okay, Laura knows who she is. So if you have not checked out 90s Love Child, do. Love her. Okay. The next one is, who is a creator that teaches you? Now here's someone that I really think needs more attention. 4F Beauty and Lifestyle. Have any of you seen her? I preferred it when she kept it to 4F Beauty, but maybe she wants to throw in other things. That's why I never put beauty in my name. 4F Beauty and Lifestyle. Angie is her name. She's English or Welsh. No, she's in the UK. I think she's English. Oh, you absolutely need to watch her. Okay, so Laura's seen her. Okay. Yeah, I do too. Sometimes I actually will just watch her videos to go to sleep too. I know that sounds bad, but wait for it. She has a beautiful voice. She has an absolutely lovely voice with a beautiful, refined English accent. She has, I think she's got fibromyalgia or something. She's home a lot, but what she does is, especially because she can't move quickly due to her medical issues, her videos are long. I mean, they're usually 40, 50 minutes, sometimes an hour. Yeah, she is sassy as hell. I do love her. She is sassy. She's sarcastic. She's, definitely gives the side eye. But what I like about her and why I say she teaches you is because she goes into such detail in her tutorials. She And she goes into detail in her reviews. Like she'll talk about not just the issues with her eyes, but she'll also talk about how to adapt looks to other types. For instance, she has deep set eyes, but she also talks about how to adapt a look to hooded eyes, which is what I have. Yeah, absolutely. Here, I'll throw it up in case you need to write it down again. And she said lately, in a chat in our chat on Instagram, that apparently it feels to her now that like every time she uploads a new video, she loses subscribers. So please subscribe to her channel. I mean, 90s Love Child has like 15K, but you should still definitely check her out. But Angie Angie's been losing subscribers, and I don't understand why. She's amazing. So please check her out. Promote the hell out of her. Okay. I gotta write down another one now. Shelly, hi. Okay, so for my first two channel recommendations, since you weren't in here, I've recommended 90s Love Child and 4F Beauty and Lifestyle. So do make sure to check those out. Oh, tell me, Shelly. Wait a second. Wait a second, Shelly. Because the third channel I was going to discuss was who's a creator that lifts others up. And hands down, Makeup with Jessica Vargas. Absolutely. I mean, if there's a new channel who has like 3 subscribers, she will throw them up on her community tab and encourage us all to join and welcome the person and all that. Hands down, Jessica is the yeah. She is the cheerleader. She's absolutely our cheerleader. She's amazing. And her whole setup is very, very informal, very chill. Sometimes her kids or her husband will pop in. She has an adorable little baby girl, Luna, and sometimes she'll come and she's got like crumbled Oreos all over her face. I'm like, ah. So now, Shelly, now that I'm promoting Jessica, what? It's a girl! Oh, awesome! Awesome! Another girl! Yay! Hopefully another Oreo face baby. Okay, so for those of you who aren't familiar with Jessica Vargas, kind of the way I would use to describe her is like if you're in high school and there's that girl who's a teen mom, but rather than her friends kind of abandoning her and ditching her to do all their stuff, they all like show up at her house and play with the baby, and and her mother's always always kind of half complaining because she never has any snacks around because all these friends gobble them up. Yeah, that's Jessica. She's the one where where even a teenager's idea of a fun Saturday night would be just hanging out at her house, playing with the baby and just shooting the breeze, playing with makeup. So if anybody didn't get it, and it's kind of weird because you have to do Makeup with together and then Jessica Vargas together. Golden Coin, hi, how are you? I'm just talking about very small and micro YouTubers that Shane Dawson missed out on when he thought he was exploring the beauty community. He's a shit documentarian. It's like, okay, he just rolled with Jeffree Star. Yeah, that's not exploring the beauty community. And of course, everybody I'm talking about here is, they're low drama. Everybody's cool. Everybody seems awesome. Okay, so who's a creator whose collection you love? Lizzie Kalining. I'm not exactly sure if I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. But if you want to just, if you want an almost, like a mini Terra Babies sort of vicarious experience, go to Lizzie's Untouchables drawers video. She actually collects makeup. A lot of us talk about our makeup collection, but we use it. We use it up like, oh, I have this Laura Geller bronzer in my beauty, in my collection, but I've used it clearly. She actually has drawers and drawers and drawers full of makeup products that either because of the packaging or because of the embossing when they press it, she just doesn't use. They're just there to be pretty and to look at. She is a true collector. Let me write her name down. She just had a baby recently, I think. So that's Lizzie. Yeah. She's just very sweet and kind of chill, but hands down, I love her Untouchables drawer videos. What the heck kind of jacked up handwriting is that? Let me fix that E on the end. That doesn't look right. Don't want to confuse people. Shelly says that Jessica's an amazing person, friend, and mentor. She really is. Absolutely. Hands down, I would definitely say that hanging out in one of Jessica's lives is a fun place to be. Just chill and fun. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. And actually, I had a couple of, well, actually with all of these, I had multiple people come to mind. But I decided to go, with one, just to keep things from computing. Shelly says, "I'm sorry, but Shane Dawson is a ball hanging blank. Fill in the blank with your own word." Okay, well, I would have you guys all fill in your own words so I can see them, but I don't want YouTube to flag my chat. All right, the next question I should say is, oh, shoot, I wrote the wrong one. Who is a creator whose creativity inspires you? Christiana James. Both, her channel and even her Instagram. Her creativity, her makeup creativity, her editing. I love her editing. And whoops. No. Christiana James. I think she's Greek. But she lives in the UK. And she does a lot of videos and IG clips with Juan. And yeah, her looks are creative, her editing is creative. I absolutely recommend you check out Christiana James. She's such a sweetheart too. She's so nice. I mean, obviously a lot of the qualities we're listing in the tab apply to multiple people in here, and many others I'm not naming. I was scrolling through my subscription list today, and it's like, oh, this person and this person and this person and this person. So yeah, but do check her out. She's awesome. Okay, Shelly says she'll pick a word that won't mess with my channel. She's thinking wannabe. No, I think wannabe works. Why? Wannabe works. Oh, I would love. Okay, so come up with some clean words to describe to fill in Shelly's sentence. I'm sorry, but Shane Dawson is a ball hanging blank. Hey, Nat, how are you doing? You got me about halfway through this tag. Oh, which, by the way, also check out little Miss Nat's channel. She's such a sweetheart. She's so cute. She's like, she's like the girl that was like the head cheerleader, but not a bitch. If you know what I mean. And she's always tardy to the party. Well, you're a very hardworking nurse, so we understand, girl. We got you. Just like my other girl, Melissa Hilliard. Her name, she has like freaking 3 last names. It's crazy, but my girl Melissa works in radiology, and she's just super busy. I think it's radiology. Yes! Why did I know that? Okay, Ms. Nat says, to be honest, I was voted co-head cheerleader to keep the other bitch in check. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Who is a creator that you want to be, that you would like to be friends with IRL? Well, yeah, obviously you guys, but the creator of this tag. If you haven't checked out her channel, please do. No, she's been known to drop a few F-bombs, and that's cool by me. But I love her sensibility, and she's intelligent. She's a lawyer in Canada. And I'm a lawyer here. Well, I'm a lawyer in Michigan, but not in Michigan right now. But I do occasionally take work from Michigan when I can do it remotely. So I feel like we have that in common, and that type of education, that type of mindset, and it's a lot easier to talk smack about some of the stupid stuff that people do when you're talking to another attorney who understands your point of view. So I would definitely love to be friends with Kara C in real life. Kara, if you're seeing this, come hang out with me. All right, let me wipe this and get on to the next one. I don't even know where you live, Shelly. What state are you in? Caffeine and Sarcasm says she adores Kara C. Well, it's her tag. So Shelly, where do you live? What state are you in? Oh, you're in Michigan. You know what, Shelly, DM me. Send me a DM, Amy and Chrysalis. There, that's my IG, Amy and Chrysalis. They didn't let me use living, so yeah, DM me, Shelly. We'll talk. We'll talk. Okay. What did I throw that down for? I gotta do another one. Okay. Who is a creator you hope to see grow? Her name's Anya. Just Anya. She's young. Gotcha, girl. Okay. Shelly says she's in the town where if the bullets don't kill you, the water will. Hey, Jessica, you missed your own shout out, girl. But Shelly told us you're having a girl, so congratulations. We're so excited. We're going to have another Oreo face baby to hang out with. Okay, but Anya is, Miss Nat says Shelly's resilient. Laura, I should have figured you'd be watching her. You don't know why she doesn't have more follows? I don't either. She's young. She's a college student. Um, but she does these, not only does she do these very unique looks, but but she also does these really just very intelligent, insightful commentary. She makes her own, she does like the whole like designing her designing or redesigning palettes. She does looks inspired by certain pieces of art. So definitely check her out. She's fantastic. Exactly, Laura. She has lots of interesting and different videos. I don't know why her channel isn't bigger by now. Really. Mario would be happy about what? Another Oreo face baby, you mean? Hey, Gypsy, how you doing? Gypsy's another busy nurse. So do make sure to check out each other's channels. I know you guys are having a hard time now because we don't have the go-to channel anymore, which drives me crazy. Well, I figured Mario was going to be happy either way. I'm just wondering whether this baby's going to be another Mario clone. Jessica's baby Luna looks exactly like her daddy. Like like put a dress on Mario and it's Luna. She's so stinking cute. Shelly, Jessica says Shelly said she was going to make the girl a boy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm waiting to see if this baby turns out to be another Mario clone. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything major in the chat? No. Oh, Gypsy, how's it at the hospital? Are things calming down now, or is it picking up? All right, people are in the chat. Awesome. Okay, the next question is, who is a creator that gives off good vibes? And absolutely Anya Stamper. My girl Anya Stamper. She's just going through something, so she hasn't been on much lately, but she's such a sweetheart, and she does these really like bold, these really bold eye looks, much more artistic. But she's so kind, she's supportive, definitely, and her looks are a lot of fun. You should definitely check out her channel. I know, I'm like the second two Anyas in a row, right? Oh, Gypsy's working on her resignation. Oh, working out her resignation. Oh, hey, Kane. Yeah. Oh, and Jessica says, for everyone who shows me love, I will always love back. Just hard to on a phone. Yeah, we got you, girl. And I already told them how you promote people on your community tab, which is awesome. Okay, and then question number 10 is honorable mention. There are so many people for honorable mention. Of course, there's little Miss Nat. There's Amanda D. I want to talk about Amanda D. She has a group on Facebook called the Pantastic Ladies. That's and they come up with different themes of panning projects to help us use up our stuff, to help us give our products some love. Hang on a second, I'm just writing this down. So if you want, not all of the painting projects I've done are from the Fantastic Ladies collab, but many of them are. And also check out Amanda D's channel. She it's kind of amazing to see the twists and turns her mind makes to come up with not only these crazy project themes, but also how certain projects fit into them. Like it's like you almost want to just like crack open her head and just like see if you can watch the gears turn. Like, how does this work? How do you come up with this stuff? It's kind of amazing. So Fantastic Ladies Collab is the group on Facebook. It is a private group, so you have to like request. But then there's but Amanda D has a YouTube channel under that handle. Hi, living your best life. How you doing? Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm just going back in the chat a little bit. Okay, so Kane's back. He said Carter has a headache. Let's see. Oh, Gypsy, was that where we met? Was Amanda D's channel? It's been so long. Okay, Jessica, we'll talk to you later. You know, we know you pregnant ladies need some extra rest. Do check out everybody's channel, guys, and do make sure to subscribe to Jessica. She takes good care of her friends. Well, I'm excited to see that too, Caffeine and Sarcasm. Okay, oops. And then, of course, Adventures of Zinnia is another honorable mention. She's just so goofy and so sweet. And she recently got her MUA certification. So I'm very excited for her. And I'm really interested to see what that'll add to the table. Weird collar guy's taking notes in the margin of his sermon. Yes. Hang on. I lost my cloth that I brought to wipe off my whiteboard. Okay. Now, here's a channel I actually learned about through Jessica Vargas. This one I'll have to hold up a little extra. Anya, Imamovic. $13. Yeah, don't forget the 13. I believe she's some kind of professional dancer. She does amazing looks. She seems very sweet. She's some sort of Eastern European. I'm not exactly sure from where, but she is stunning. Stunning. But it's like one of those beautiful women that you can't even be mad at because she's just has that air of being just a beautiful, kind sort of person. A ballroom dancer, thank you. Ballroom. You know, where it's like, say, you know, some beautiful women, you look like, bitch. You can't do that with Anya. She's just too sweet. Yeah, exactly, Jessica. She's gorgeous and down to earth. A professional ballroom dancer. Hi, Stacy. I finished out your videos a little earlier. So hopefully you've got some more watch time to make up for what the trolls have been doing to you. Yeah, so get this, flawed and fabulous, Stacy. People have been falsely reporting her videos. So she's been losing out on watch time because of that. So I ran all her videos to give her a little extra watch time. So if you guys would do that for her too, I'd really appreciate it. I know we got to stick up for each other around here. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's an interesting case. When I discovered Allie Dawson, we were at a very similar subscriber count, and she inspired me to buy the iHeart Revolution donut palettes. But she has blown up like crazy. She is absolutely blowing up like crazy. She's now at 29.4K subscribers. Let's see, I think when I got to know her, she was around 1,000 and I was maybe at like 8 or 900. But she's blown up. I haven't, but it's okay. She's also much better at Instagram than I am. Yeah. Oh, Stacy, you think you figured out who's trolling you? Awesome. Who's reporting you? Okay, Shelly says, "Oh, I so say bitch, but she's sweet. I just say it once in a while and not all the time now." Yeah, it's like you can't even be mad. Yeah, exactly. She's almost at 30K. She was at 29.4 when I checked earlier today. But yeah, she just blew up and I'm happy for her. I'm jealous as hell. Well, not jealous. I'm envious as hell. I would like that to happen to me, but it hasn't yet, and that's okay. That's all right. But Allie seems like a nice kid, and she's doing really well, and I'm super happy for her. I want to pick her brain because clearly she's doing something right that I'm not. Aw, thanks, Jessica. She says one day you will. Aw, thank you. All right, let's see who else. It's Lori's life. Because apparently, if you're looking at my list, you're kind of thinking like, okay, that's starting to look a little alabaster American, some saltine folks. But no, I actually watch everybody. I watch everybody. Oh, thank you. Caffeine and Sarcasm says she'd love to see me blow up. Me too. I'm unemployed. I need some freaking money. Every time I do one of these, or every time I do work on my channel, um, yeah, every time I do these, I lose about 40 bucks in unemployment compensation. So that's why I lose like a day's worth, and my unemployment is low anyway. So that's why I've only been going on once a week, for anybody who may have missed the previous discussion about that. Because I would be going on several times a week or even almost every day, but I can't afford to, because New York is weird. Oh, Fun Fabby said that Allie Dawson had support from Paige and from Paige. Which Paige? And Christy Harless. Oh, well, that's awesome. And I'm thrilled for her. I truly am. A little envious, but I'm thrilled. Okay. But as I was saying, my channel subscription list is not actually just out of the Cracker Barrel. So one channel I really like to hang out in the lives too, I was actually there a little earlier, is It's Lori's Life. She's fun, just she's a bit sarcastic, a little bit goofy isn't the word I want to say, but she's definitely, you feel like you're talking to her. You feel like she's talking smack and you're talking smack right back at her, and she's doing her face and just very, very chill. So definitely check out It's Lori's Life. Let's see. Also an honorable mention, Marlo Keenan. She's another one that's very sweet. And she is everywhere. I keep running into her in other people's lives or in comment sections. She's very beautiful too. But she's really cool. She's really supportive. Hobbyist, hi, how you doing? We're just talking about the amazing people in this beauty community that freaking Shane Dawson didn't even bother to check for, because he's shit for a documentarian. Okay, so yes, Marlo Keenan. You've probably seen her out here in these YouTube streets. Check her out. Okay, let's see. And this channel is a little bit bigger. She's been around a little bit, but I still really like her sensibility. Yeah, she's younger than I am, but still sort of a, you know, goth grown up sort of sensibility, which I really like. So do check her out. For some reason, and I noticed this when I was editing um, my collab video with Jen. For some reason, this camera shows everything backwards, which I'm super annoyed about. But in the live, it's showing frontwards, like in my monitor panel. So I'm a little annoyed about that, but I'm not. But hopefully, it'll get fixed. But yeah, it's kind of this chill, like like sort of like the Cure fan sort of sensibility, which I am a fan of the Cure, so that definitely works for me. Shelly says Shane Dawson is only going to focus on the people that he wants to be like. Oh, you mean stinking rich and terrible people? Yeah, which is basically what he said about us. When he said the beauty community is obsessed with money and looks and status and narcissistic or whatever the hell words he used. I didn't bother to try to get a copy of his statement because I don't care that much. But it was rather insulting, and I think a lot of us took it as an insult because like, okay, you can't just hang out with Jeffree Star and then tag us all with his vices, or the vices of what, there's maybe about what, 10 people that are terrible. Caffeine Sarcasm says the absolutely delusional twist is the community he was speaking on is the company he kept. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly, Jean. When you only talk to 6 people and they all suck. Yeah. Exactly. Now, does anybody else besides me miss Rich Lux before he hooked up with freaking Jeffree Star? I had to stop watching him. He wasn't fun anymore. And he didn't seem genuine anymore. And his recent video with apologetics for Jeffree, just no. Oh, Lee's here. Hey, Lee. Oh, Weird Color Guy says, then note, he goes on to say that he will watch videos. Sure. Sure you will. Sure you will. Lee says, Shane is someone who I choose to ignore. I first saw him when he was friends with Bunny Meyer. See, I don't even know who Bunny Meyer is. I didn't watch Shane. I've heard some things through various gossip and drama channels about what his content used to be like. Thank you, Janine. Me too. Jean, I really miss Rich and Luscious together. And I still occasionally watch Luscious. Shelly says, but yet Shane wants to be in the beauty community so bad. That's why he did the palette with Jeffree Star. Cash grab. Cash grab. Cash grab. Oh, yeah. And then he quits, what, 12 hours after the relaunch of his line? Oh, gosh. It's crazy. I'm so glad I didn't buy that. So my sister bought the mini conspiracy. She says she's going to give it to me, which, I mean, it'll be nice to try the formula to see what people are talking about. My sister said it's kind of powdery. But, it's not like I'm going to promote Jeffree, but maybe I'll do it on a future Slap and Smack. And I'll keep an eye on him and see what other nonsense comes out. But yeah, exactly, Caffeine Sarcasm. Oh, yeah, Graveyard Girl. Yeah, I did see the documentary with Graveyard Girl. Oh, the the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson, the Shane Dawson slash Jeffree Star mini conspiracy. It's like that 9-pan one, but she bought it before they added the green shade to it. Yeah, yeah, Luscious does need to concentrate on herself, but I do enjoy when she throws a little shade, because if anybody has the right to throw shade, it's her. Absolutely. But yeah, caffeine and sarcasm. Yeah, in those terrible statements. Who the hell wrote that crap? Shane, obviously. What, he thinks he's just going to throw that out there and everything's going to be okay? Okay, so I put this Flesh 3 lip balm on at the beginning of the live. We're in here, what? Oh, hang on, there's a thing in my way. Been in here for over an hour. My lips still feel pretty good, but I feel like I want to touch up, especially because I've had several sips of soda. I feel like the colors come off a bit, probably from drinking. But they still don't feel super dry like they did with nothing on. Okay, there we go. A little touch up. I mean, it's just a balm, but I'm testing the formula, so I can see what I think. Okay, where was I? Right, my list. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. The color worn, but it didn't look bad. The question is going to be whether the question to me as I test these out is going to be whether it's really worth it for me to buy the full size. Oh, the full size freaking $38 ones, which if I love these enough, I'll do, because I am always putting stuff on my lips. I'm always putting stuff on. But yeah, that's the thing. Oh, let's see who else. Oh, Tattooed Mama. Sorry, I had to fix my M because because you have to type it all together. YouTube's also kind of it seems like they're making it a little hard to find people too. Like if you don't type it right, it makes it a lot harder. So if you put a space where it's supposed to be together, you don't find them, which is really annoying. Oh, Shelly says she has the conspiracy palette. She doesn't like it at all. She said, "Don't get me wrong. There's some beautiful colors in it, but it makes no sense at all. And they're powdery. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I thought the color story in that was kind of odd too. But yeah, Tattooed Mama, she's pretty cool and chill. And she comes on and talks, and sometimes we see her little toddler. It's adorable, Hunter, and yeah, just kind of chill. She has a really cool sensibility. She does really cool looks. So do check her out. And let me find my cloth, because I have more in the honorable mention. Well, I mean, honorable mentions, I can go on and on and on and on. I just tried to pick out a few standouts. The next one is, and this is a channel especially good for reviews. She's the one who talked me into buying the Urban Decay Reloaded palette. Erica approved. She is a professional makeup artist. I believe she and her sister have a studio somewhere in Pennsylvania. I'm not exactly sure where, but yeah, but she is a pro. And her reviews are very detailed. Her looks are very detailed. She doesn't do the crazy outre colors and looks like a lot of us do, but But as far as a, a thorough product review where you can really understand the high points and the low points of any particular product, this is a good place to go. Yes, I'm smiling huge because I'm about to shout out one of my favorite channels here. Let's see, one of my favorite girls. Alice in the Rabbit Hole. Love her. She's just so cool. She does crazy outre looks. She wears a lot of wigs. She's like super alternative. Just my kind of people. She lives in Vegas. No, not Vegas, sorry. New Orleans. And actually a college friend of mine lives out there, and I asked her once and she'd heard of him, but she doesn't know him, so so no gossip geography there. But she's also very big into skincare. She's got dry skin, and she does a lot of testing and reviews on skincare, as well as doing some fun, crazy looks. And I'm trying to think, what else was I gonna say? I mean, she's just cool. She's just fun. You should definitely check her out. She's very thorough as well, especially in her reviews. Let's see. Oh, another one. Then we've got London Makeup Artistry. She's very good. She's a bit older, probably around, I'd say she's probably in her 50s. African American lady, fantastic gray pattern in her hair. She just looks so elegant and so put together. She does great looks. And she just communicates so well on what she likes, what she doesn't, what works, what doesn't, and does excellent tutorials. So I would definitely check her out as well. Oh, let's see. Then there's Dr. Ash and her makeup. She's also African American, but she is just so, like, I would also love to hang out with her in real life. She's just so chill and just so like cute. Um, but she does really beautiful looks. She's not into the crazy colors, but she does do some colors, and they look fantastic on her. And she's a Pat McGrath lover. I think she's the one that really pushed me, that really convinced me that maybe buying Pat McGrath was a good idea. So yeah, do check her out as well. Like I said, it's that honorable mention. I have so much. I'm going past my list. I'm like, oh, I forgot to put this person. Oh, I forgot to put this person on. But okay, I'll put on one more that I just thought of. And I thought about putting her on the list, and then I thought I had, and then I realized I didn't. But keeping it simple with Bridget. I thought put her on the list. She's just one of those people that she just holds herself. I don't think I did that right. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Oh, Caffeine and Sarcasm says she's just been sitting there subscribing as you go. Well, great. Make sure and when you guys subscribe to these channels, please go into one of their videos and comment that I sent you. Now, come on. Throw back a little credit here. Thank you. But yeah, keeping it simple with Bridget. She's one of those people that she, I don't know, the big feel I get from the way she holds herself is like newscaster, like very upright, and she holds herself very upright. Her movements are graceful and slow for the camera, which I still haven't got the hang. Poised, thank you. Oh my gosh, yes, she's poised. It's like if she could just send some of that over here, I'd really appreciate it. Another one that's very poised like that is Mel Thompson. And especially before she started wearing wigs, which quite frankly, the thumbnails with her in wigs is kind of weirding me out, because I've always seen her with like a buzz cut, like just a shaved head or a buzz cut. And she's tattooed all over the place, but she holds herself with such poise, and and she's just so sweet and well spoken, and just like, oh, right. Like, yeah, you start to get a little jealous. Like I don't know if I just didn't get the memo or what, but I feel like I'm clomping through life next to some of these ladies. Like I somehow missed out on lady school. I don't know. Well, my mom was traditional in some things, but not others. I think she didn't, my suspicion, although she didn't say it, was I think she didn't want us to get so bogged down in other people's expectations that's all we dealt with. So let's see. Caffeine and Sarcasm. I was told my middle name should have been Grace, then at least I would have some. Oh, awesome. So yes, only a small number of the channels that Shane completely missed out on by not doing his research at all, because he's a shit documentarian. It's like, oh, it's a documentary. No, it's not. It's a vlog. It's a star fucking vlog, really. That's what it was. Not necessarily in the literal sense, but certainly in the figurative sense. All he did was kiss Jeffrey's ass. And, and do a cash grab. Yeah, exactly. It was a series of weird infomercials. Yeah. So I don't know how Shane Dawson thinks he's gonna somehow become a documentarian, because he's really not. You're off to a really bad start. Okay, well, I can ditch this piece of paper now. Okay, and like a good recycling baby, I wrote it on the back with something else. So, how are you guys feeling? Are you here for a bit more, or should we close up shop? I can always do a dip into my basket of shame. So throw up a 1 for basket of shame and throw up 2 for close it out, because we have been here for an hour and a half. So it's up to you guys. What are we going to do? Ding, 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 1 or 2. I'm waiting to see some stinking numbers. Okay. Caffeine and sarcasm apparently voted 4 times. Oh, you have to go, Laura? Okay. I understand. So who else can hang around for a bit longer? Well, all right. Bye, Laura. Have a good day. Hopefully we'll see you really soon. Oh yeah, Laura's a lot of fun too. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Gold Star Work, please do. And I guess I'm going to take a dive into the basket of shame. Here's what we've got left in here. Closing my eyes, feeling around, grabbing something. Okay, really? Do you guys want me to draw something else? This is neutral the house. Maybe I shouldn't even put it in here. I'm gonna draw something else. That's too boring for you guys. What do we have? Oh, are you kidding me? This is another neutral one. Enjoy your journey. Okay, I guess I'm going neutral tonight. Between these two, it looks like actually, I think these two will go well together because this one is very light. Like everything is really light. Caffeine and sarcasm's laughing at me. Okay, fine. But actually, this is quite light and has some pretty shimmers. This is just neutral mattes. Basic mattes from Revolution. And this has some really pretty shimmers. This is Enjoy Your Journey from Cargo. So actually, I think these two will work well together. So, okay, we're going to go with that. Where's my primer? Are you kidding? Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face. Okay, I know it's going to be more neutral than you guys are used to, but it's what the basket of shame decided for me. I even tried to get more colors and the answer was no. It's all right. We'll sort something out. It'll be cool. I'll figure something out. Besides, actually there are some. Oh, actually this reminds me. The basket is chosen. This shade actually reminds me of one of the ones that I was rather attracted to in the cremated palette by Jeffree Star. So, okay, maybe the basket chose wisely. Let's find out. I think I'm going to use that shade. But first, let me find a setting shade. Yeah, I could use that, but why? No, I'll use the matte one. I'm going to use this here. Just a very basic, basic mattes. That's what this is. Well, not fancy at all, just very chill. The basket is chosen. Sorry, this still cracks me up a little bit. Oh well, that would be light eye, more neutral eye, neutral lip. Okay, it'll just be a more chill look for tonight. It's fine. It's Wednesday. Not that it matters anyway, because once I get done here, I'm probably going to go take a shower because I'm gross. All right, where is the brush I want? Where's my sweeper brush? Aha, here we go. But this shade does intrigue me because it's like got a bit of an olive cast to it. And my skin has a slight olive cast to it as well, so that intrigues me. Which reminds me, I still want to get I think it's Give Me Glow Juicy Olive. Okay, it's Revolution. It's going to take a few swipes for anything to happen here. All right, there's like a little hair or something on there. Caffeine and Sarcasm says, so does mine, so that color would work for me. Yeah, Alice in the Rabbit Hole is also olive, like a light olive, so we have some similar issues as far as foundations and eyeshadow colors and such. Caffeine and Sarcasm says, yeah, not a fan of the inconsistency of their shadows. Yeah, I know. But the ones in these tins, well, the ones in these tins are actually quite good. I haven't tried this one, but I have another one of these that I really like. So, if you find yourself attracted to some of these, you're probably going to be in good shape. These are like $15. I just grabbed this basic mattes one because I think it was on sale and figured, it's one of those things that I should probably just have hanging around just in case. I do like this color a lot. Yeah, it's like an olive taupe, which is really interesting. I mean, actually, when you take a second look at this palette, it actually has a lot more dimension than you would think. So, yeah, they're not the greatest shadows, but I can work with them. And they're cheap. Big fan of cheap. Really, Lee? Lee said she's got the Revolution S'mores and the Peanut Butter Cup palettes. I haven't seen those yet. I'll have to take a look. I've never actually ordered from Revolution. I've only bought stuff from Ulta, and they don't get all the stuff. Like I still haven't seen the gummy bear or the Easter Bunny palettes there, which I really wanted those. So I may have to actually start ordering from Revolution at some point. Of course, that point would be when I have money, because it's not exactly like I'm one of those chats where my super chat's just blowing up. I saw Rich Lux give oh gosh, what was his name? I don't remember. I was in a chat last night. It's a channel I only just started watching recently, so I didn't get his name, but Rich Lux threw in like a $99.99 freaking super chat. Like, damn. Must be nice to have that kind of money to throw around. Oh, Lisa, she ordered it from an Aussie drugstore. Limited range available here. Yeah, but you guys do kind of get hosed there. It's like Leslie and I are talking about moving to New Zealand if at all possible. But as far as being a makeup channel, that'll kind of suck because they don't get it. They don't get much. You guys are on the wrong side of the planet. Okay, so I threw in, oh, what is it? Shade number 9. Number 9, because they don't have names, and that's probably a good thing. Okay, so there is some inconsistency there. Like I feel like I want to just blend a little more there. So, okay, I need to hit that a little more. I say the cheap eyeshadows are not something to use if you're in a rush. If you have a minute and can work with something, sure. But if you're in a rush, nah. Oh, okay. All right, Kane. Oh, geez. Work harder. Does that kid ever get a break? Seems like there's always something up with him. Okay, let's see. International shipping needs to be worked out better. Absolutely. It really does. Of course, who knows what's going to happen here now that, the post office here is having issues, and it's not even their fault. There was a 2006 law that essentially forced the U.S. Postal Service to pre-fund pensions, including for employees they hadn't even hired yet. Yeah, and we know darn well it's to eventually push the post office out of business, or out of commission, so that it can be privatized, which of course costs more, and there's less access as the post office goes everywhere. And actually, apparently, a lot of the delivery services will actually subcontract with the post office to deliver places they don't go. So I don't know what on earth I think it's going to happen. Yeah, exactly. The run being made at the postal service is awful. I'm thoroughly disgusted. My dad is actually a retired postal worker. He had to retire when my mother got ill. Then he took care of her until she passed, and now he's, just living the retired life. It's still kind of weird to me that he has a girlfriend. But they've been together for a while. Apparently there's no intention of marriage or living together or anything like that. So, they... Okay, so what do I want to use for my outer corner? I'm just doing a gaze here. Is this black or black brown? Let me look. Yeah, life is good. Life is pretty good for him right now. It's kind of an odd, like it looks kind of black in the pan, but when I put it on my wrist, it looks like an olive black. Okay, guess we're gonna do this in the outer corner. Interesting. Or is it my skin making it olive? I don't know. It's all right, let's go with it. I keep joking that I'm never gonna be able to retire. I'll just drop dead in court one day. And not even because I don't want to retire, but I probably won't be able to. That whole, futz around a bit in your 20s and then get into a stable job and stay there for decades. That hasn't happened for me. And it hasn't happened for a lot of people, like, us, from Gen X on, I'd say. So I think we have a very different set of expectations from our parents. Oh, I remember who else I forgot to mention. In my shout outs is Rose from Beauty Boomer. Definitely check out Beauty Boomer. Sorry, I was just thinking of boomers, and then it's like, oh, Beauty Boomer, yeah. She's a sweetheart too, fellow Michigan girl. Yeah, caffeine and sarcasm. I just, it's a different. Loyalty only works if it's two ways, and they keep expecting. Now they're expecting one-way loyalty, and that just doesn't work. Hey, Wizenny, how you doing? Gypsy says she changes jobs often because employers are intolerable. Gotcha, girl. Yeah. And even if it's not the employers themselves, sometimes it's just other circumstances, like, like right now, and for quite some time, the legal environment here has been so bad. I'm not even, like, I don't even want to practice law here right now. So I'm just chilling out, being poor and doing other things. Well, that, and also it's like, okay, do I really want to build up a practice here when, my son's just about at the point where we think he's going to launch? Yeah, exactly. And you're right. Caffeine and sarcasm says bad management will ruin everything. Oh my gosh, yes. And then Gypsy says when she quits, every time it's bad management, no leadership. Yeah, exactly. It's like they promote any a-hole. Or if these people are taking management classes, that I think those programs need to be reevaluated because I don't know. And that leads into something else. It's like something else that makes me kind of wonder. Really? Oh, let me see if I have any bits left on here. I don't want to go digging for that now. Just want to touch up the carving on my nose. That black was very, very soft and flaky. Okay, definitely, maybe don't use the black in this unless unless you haven't put on your base yet. Oh, cool. Lee says her husband's work site closed 3 weeks ago. He was offered a transfer an hour away. He ended up being headhunted for noticeably more money as a mechanic. That's excellent. Yeah, exactly, Gypsy. They act like healthcare can operate like a factory. And I've said repeatedly on here, just like this whole American idea that somehow business people are more qualified to run a government, you know, than people who have had some training or experience in government or public administration or something, because the skills it takes to run a government, or to perform government functions, are very different than those in business, and also the objectives need to be different. I mean, what the problem we're having here in the U.S. now is that the U.S. is being treated like, oh, like it's being taken apart in a hostile acquisition. Or they just buy it up and sell off the parts for more than they're worth as a whole, which is, certainly an investor, like a finance sort of move, but it's not good for a country. So yeah, Rose, the problems we're having with healthcare are a symptom of the greater problem we're having in American society. It's Caffeine Sarcasm says, the healthcare systems are operated on this idea that employees should be grateful they have jobs at all, crap benefits, low pay, horrible hours, awful bosses, etc. And then that seems to be it for more than just healthcare, for a great many things. And it's like we're on a race to the bottom. I mean, how much longer do they think they can extract things from, just extract from the society without putting back into it? That's not how society works. And for all these people that think, oh, well, let's go back to a better time. Usually they're thinking of like the 50s where the country was rebuilding after World War II. And it's like, you know what? They had, like, I believe it was a 90% effective tax rate for the richest people. Public funds were going into building a country. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gypsy says, not to mention the laws that they expect healthcare workers to ignore, and you're retaliated against if you report. Oh yeah, there have been all these stories in the news about police officers who were fired for stopping other police officers from injuring or possibly killing people. Okay, well, tell Carter to get some rest. Okay, you retracted your message. I don't know why. But Kane, yeah, tell Carter to get some rest. It was very sweet of him to notice. Let's see. Let's see. Caffeine Sarcasm said, sorry, I have most of my family in healthcare jobs. My cousin worked front lines and got a 17-cent raise. Woo! Maybe at the end of the week she can buy a coffee. Ooh, let's get excited about that. Josie says she got so fed up she gave notice, let it burn. let's see. Weird Collar Guy says, and this is something I've been saying for a long time. The idea that the government is different from the people in a democratic republic is dangerous. Damn right. Exactly right. Exactly right. So let's see. It looks like the relative who got the 17-cent raise got herself fired and is collecting unemployment now. Hey, yeah, might as well. Might as well. Risking your life for 17-cent raise? Kiss my ass. Oh, let's see. Lee says my pen pal / adopted bro in Montana is a janitor at the hospital in Helena. He's loving the money for real, as he was previously at Walmart. Oh, I can imagine. My husband was an ER janitor for a little while. Oh, let's see. Before he got a legal job. Hey, he had a. He just got out of law school and they just had a baby. So, you got to do what you got to do. Label everything with ruined specimen levels. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. My mom was a nurse for a long time. Oh, urine. Label everything with urine specimen labels. Oh, nice. Gypsy said she's sitting at home getting paid until her notice is up. She pushed so hard they sent her home. Yes, God forbid you push to actually help people. Bullshit. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, Miles, hi. You just at work. Okay, well, I hope you're having a good evening. All right, I'm just looking for a couple of brushes to finish off this look with. Yeah, might as well. Take their money. Do it. But yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. And it's not just healthcare. There's a lot I can't say, but what I will say is that me doing my job correctly as an attorney and trying to protect people's rights and make sure that the correct legal procedures have been followed, excuse me. Sorry, I saw the word say fired up there. It has cost me dearly. I'm not going to get into details. There are a lot of things that, like I know, but I can't say. But I have paid dearly and continually for doing my job properly. And I think a lot of us have, the honest people, the ones that are actually committed to doing their job correctly. Oh, Gypsy said she repeatedly reported to corporate compliance. One chick got fired. That's good. Oh, your husband got fired 7 years ago for reporting his boss for stealing. Yeah. Oh, Gypsy says she was a CMS surveyor. Some people get away with murder. I know. It's like, what's wrong with just, doing your job properly? What the hell? Okay, I'm going to go into the Enjoy Your Journey palette. Oh, and thank goodness these ones don't have names either. Oh. And, let me see. I think I'm going to go into this shade because it's kind of a cooler taupey shade. And I'm going to do that to blend up into this kind of olivey matte. Let's see. Oh, Lee said that the boss ordered a marine battery, which he took home. And the funny thing is the employer didn't use those batteries. Ooh, that is some shady stuff. Miles says, I work at a Best Western hotel. The front desk, it can be tiring as heck standing all day. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I've had similar jobs too. I can't do that stuff now because my legs are all screwy. I can't stand all day right now. But I have, back when I was younger. Caffeine and Sarcasm said, I was fired for reporting an old manager for using straight bleach to clean dog kennels. Dogs were getting chemical burns. Ugh. Oh my God. That's even worse than just laziness. That's terrible. But oh yeah, I had to deal with prosecutors who just, wanted to not follow proper procedures and think it was perfectly okay for people to just stay in jail. Well, so they can squeeze pleas out of them. It's disgusting. The legal system here just sucks. Okay, I'm going to go back into Enjoy Your Journey, and I'm going to go into this lighter one here. And just use that for the middle of my eyelid. Oh, that's such a soft, pretty color. Miles says his friend does room service. Oh, you're 20. Yeah, I did. Like, I used to wait tables a lot. I worked in the sporting goods department of a store. I've done lots of standing and walking sort of jobs back in the day, but I'm too old for that stuff now. Not so much I'm too old, I'm just too messed up. But that's why I'm trying to get all these surgeries done. Oh, and I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram, but I actually went to the doctor for about my weight because yeah, it's a bit out of control. So I'm on an actual program. It's like my food diary. I mean, I suck at Instagram anyway, so. Oh, here we go. Caffeine and Sarcasm says, my stepfather was a criminal defense and civil rights attorney. She's too familiar with prosecutors and misconduct. Yeah. This, like I said, there's a lot I can't say. There's a lot I can't say, but I will just say that I got completely hosed. And I'm still quite angry. I have had fantasies of things like dark alleys and baseball bats, but I also don't want to go to prison and deserve it. So well, oh, oh, Caffeine and Sarcasm used to be in housekeeping. Yeah, another thankless, difficult job. No kidding. Although I swear, housekeeping in one hotel in the Poconos, I swear they stole my freaking Vicodin. So, there is that. Sorry guys, getting a little hot here. Oh, Lee said, we've been on a much tighter lockdown than you. I've lost 12 pounds. Your husband and her son also lost weight. What? Like, were fast food places not open or grocery stores not open, Lee? Because I'm in New York, so our lockdown was pretty tight at first. We're reopening in stages. Like Friday, I actually sat down in a Denny's with my friend. So, and that was, I mean, they obviously was a lot different. Things were more spread out, but that was the first time I'd seen my friend or been in a restaurant in 3.5 months. So that was kind of amazing. And she made me this enormous Sunday because I told her that was my appointment with my that day was my appointment with the weight loss clinic. So I kind of wanted a big Sunday as a last hurrah. She hooked me up. See, Lee said there the supermarkets were open, drive through only for fast food, dine in only just open. Yeah, same here. Same here. Or the sit-down restaurants were able to do takeout. So like, you couldn't go eat at a restaurant, but you could call them and get takeout. Yeah, so the fast food years. Yeah, your state borders closed, no entertainment, no travel. Yeah, stopping travel in the U.S. is a lot harder, given our system of government. But but I most basically most people that it's like there's pretty much there'd been pretty much a stay-at-home order, well, especially in Michigan, but where it's like, look, if you don't have something you need to do, then just stay home. And at least in general, I think people have been pretty good about it. But you have enough of the people that want to talk about more rights, more rights. It's like, yeah, your rights do not include getting other people killed. Oh, yeah, Gypsy, you've been stress eating, gained a lot of weight, girl. Me too. I'm actually feeling it around my middle, and normally I don't, and I'm just, ugh. Yeah, we're all pretty stressed, I think, but especially those in healthcare now. I can only imagine, healthcare and customer service. I've been all my work's been with the schools or with, school related things. So once they shut down the schools, I was out of work, and there's no summer program because there was no summer program because we can't follow the guidelines. We're not set up for it. Oh, Gypsy says she's at the highest number she's in a long time. I hit an all-time high. Yes. I set a record with how fat I am. But now I'm on 1,200 calories a day. Oh my God. So I'm trying really hard to stick to it because I wanna lose that weight, but not just to get back into my clothes, but also because I'm suspecting that I have um, lipodema, which is it's like a fat disorder, and I think mine's in my legs mostly. And apparently, the only way to really deal with it is to get what they call lymph sparing liposuction. So, what I'd like to do is lose some weight so that I can so that I can hopefully eventually get the liposuction, because I figure if I'm smaller, then there'll be less for them to take, and plus it's going to take me it looks like it's going to take me a while to get a proper diagnosis anyway, and then trying to fight for insurance to do it, or somehow get my hands on a bunch of money to do it myself. I don't even know how I'm going to do that, but I figure the first step is going to at least be shedding some of this extra weight, so at least when they see my weird lumpy legs, then they can say, oh, well, it's just you just need to lose weight. It's like, no, bitch, I lost weight and it's still here because it was there before. But they don't understand when you tell them that this is something that apparently affects 11% of American women, and even my own GP doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. Gypsy's scrubs are tight. That sucks. John stayed at a flat 268 for 5 years. Damn. We said 269 was her highest, so she's down to 250 now. Yeah, but you're 6 foot. I'm looking at similar numbers, but I'm like a half a foot shorter than you, Lee. So that sucks. Caffeine Sarcasm said, finally got the tax return. Thinking of getting a daily Harvest subscription. What's that? Yeah, I need to take measurements. My food diary is on Instagram. I just do, I do photos with the nutritional breakdown. X put on there. I don't know. How am I doing here? I feel like these are a little different. It's because they are. Hang on, I gotta work on this a little more. Pre-mixed smoothies? Nah, I need food. Well, and a lot of those things are gonna work for me anyway because I'm gluten sensitive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, like I said, it's all on Instagram. They'll have, I'll just pull up my Instagram because I don't carry a book around with me all the time, but I carry my phone. Oh, in summer, caffeine caffeine and sarcasm says in the summer I get violently nauseous, so smoothies sometimes work for me. Yeah. And I've done that for like breakfast on occasion because I don't really like to eat first thing in the morning. Oh, yeah, just says take my measurements to prove no change with weight loss. Actually, I think what I did that did actually get my GP's attention is I took measurements of my ankle. Like I actually physically marked the spot, the place I was measuring with a Sharpie, and I measured it in the morning, and then I had to drive my husband to Rochester for some medical stuff. So, then after I'd been up and doing things during the day, then I measured it again and I marked it, and then I went to my doctor like the next day and showed her. So I think that got her attention, and I explained what was up. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more of that stuff. It just sucks. I don't want to pay attention to stuff. I just want to I just want everything to work and for me to just do stuff and. But I figure if I lose weight, then maybe I'll be taken more seriously. Which isn't that screwy that that's a thing in healthcare? Yeah. Oh, right. She'll need that for insurance company because doctors can't be doctors. Exactly. Yeah, it's frustrating and it's annoying and then like some days I just basically spend the whole day just with my legs propped up, which isn't exactly good for weight loss and exercise and strength building and all of that. But yeah, it's all right. I'll just deal with my 1200 calories and go from there. So I don't know, sacrifice a chicken for me or something because the girl needs to lose some weight so I can get this dealt with. Because what I'm kind of afraid of is, have you seen like those old ladies where it's like their ankle, like this, like the fat and skin on their leg like fold over their ankle and foot? I'm so afraid that's going to be my future. And I'm the type where I like to go go go, like I'm the sort of tourist that I like go go go. I don't I almost never get taxis. I take I take public transport or I walk a ton, and I want to be able to do that again, and right now I can't. I mean, besides the whole money thing. Arnica cream, where can I get that, Gypsy? Yeah, because I think I get lymphedema too, because my lower legs do swell. Oh, it sucks. 11% of the freaking population, and nobody knows what the hell it is. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm just gonna throw some concealer on here to. Oh, there's a woman that works at the high school. I see her when I sub, and actually, I'm really afraid of being her in the future. She's really fat, but it's not just fat. She has really bad lymphedema in her legs. I mean, and you know, like she kind of walks like this, and it's really slow. And I mean, you can tell she's in pain. My kid said that they call her Tank. It's like, well, because she's, not very nice to us. It's like, then my husband and I are explaining to him, like, dude, she's probably in pain like every second of every day. Give her a break. Sometimes she's perfectly nice to me. Maybe your buddies just don't like her because they act up. Lisa, her husband uses tiny arnica pellets for mouth ulcers caused by prescription meds. Oh, okay. Gypsy said that they can be found on Amazon or health food store. I will definitely look into that. Arnica. Okay. Yeah, I will look into that because I definitely want to do those. Caffeine sarcasm has one leg that swells up with heat, but she also thinks it's her autoimmune crap. We used to see this when, um, oh, years ago, there used to be this guy that would hang out at the local pub, you know, and he had he had one normal leg, and then he had one leg where it was like really swelled up like really bad, and he dealt with it for a long time, and he finally had it amputated. And then, came in with his crutches and his one leg, and he actually seemed like he was feeling a lot better. Like, that's so bad that he had to amputate his leg to be in less pain. It's nuts. I don't know what it was that he had. I don't think I ever asked him, but I want to say his right leg. I'm thinking, yeah, it was his right leg. Okay, and caffeine and sarcasms is her right leg. This is just an old CK mascara I'm trying to use up. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look into the arnica. Oh, hi Carter. How you doing? You're still sick and you have a bad headache, so you're gonna listen to a woman yap? Is that good for your headache, honey? I mean, it's not like I have a beautiful voice like Angie from 4F Beauty. Hers is so lovely and soothing. It can put me to sleep. Okay, all right. Well, good. You had a cardiac workup. That's good news. Were you okay? They did do an ultrasound on me to see if I had DVT, and I don't. There's a vein clinic about 45 minutes away. I'm going to ask to be seen there so they can rule out venous insufficiency. Or if I have it, then deal with that. Because it's very hard for my toes to heat up when I'm cold. Oh, okay. Unexplained high blood pressure. That sucks. Okay, so here's my look. It's sort of an everyday thing. Actually, I think it turned out all right. Yeah, I still want to hit that a little there. So you still headachy, Carter? Yeah, and actually, I'm feeling my legs swell, so I think I'm gonna have to call it a day, guys. I can feel them growing. Only I could do this properly while still lying down. But I really can't. It doesn't work that way. So yeah, I think it's about time to wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with me and hanging out in the chat. I do hope you guys check out those other channels I told you about earlier. They're all fantastic channels. You should definitely check them out. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do. And if you're catching me on the replay, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thanks so much. And flutter bye.